Alright, welcome back to the channel. Let's watch the finale of the Twin Rivers Open 2025, part of the Great Northwest Point Series. We're out in Arlington, Washington. This is May 4th. Thanks to our tournament directors Eric Dybzinski and Lucas Lada. This is a B-tier PDGA tournament. We are on the lead card watching Colin, Bryant at 10 down, Jason Einfeld at 7, Zane Sather at 9, and Caleb Joyner at 7. I was barely on time, so that's our group photo. We'll have to work with it. Here comes hole 1, par 3, 260 feet. We're flying the optimal path. Anything that gets you past this tree on our left into circle 1 gives you an opportunity to start off great at this tournament. It's a very full, lots of rain soaked up and made some plant life. So let's finesse these fairways real quick. Colin up first with a one stroke lead, excuse me. We'll talk about points later with that point series. And he throws it exactly where he was last round. Different way though. Here comes Zane. He had an excellent eagle on 10 yesterday. A throw-in with Firebird. He's scoring well, so he went a little long left. He'll have a slightly obstructed angle at the basket from there. And here comes Jason Einfeld. Hitting a little bit of inside, so he'll have a circle's edge approach for his second shot. Caleb Joyner, welcome back to the channel. Throwing well, landing near the basket. He's right at the beginning of the beginning of the tree line at the end there. Oh, and Jason barely misses hitting the nub. That is Zane in the corner there. There is a view. He absolutely finds it. What a birdie. Starting off well. Let's see if Caleb can... Yep, he nails that birdie as well. He'll go to 8. Colin is very close. Still going through the routine. As you should. Starting off with a birdie. Jason with a par. Hole 2. 255 feet. We're playing the short pad this round. There'll be another mix change of which pads we're doing. Some of the same, so we're using the same drone flight because I didn't know about that. No problem. Hole 2, par 3, 255 feet with a little ditch at the end to help you with your sliding shots. Very dense left and right, so you got to be accurate off the tee. Alright, Colin is lining up the shot from the short tee pad. Great angle so far. And he almost trips the cameraman. But they have working legs, so they dodged it. He is parked. Next up, Zane. I believe we had him on the channel at a Falling Barn tournament many years ago. It's been 5 years since I've been out here for Twin Rivers, so it's always great to get out here. I need to come out here more often, obviously. It's only an hour away. I'll go in an hour to go see Fort Steilacoom. Why not go north? So, why not? Here comes Jason now. See if he can follow the suit of landing right at the ditch. Excellent shots. These guys are all within circle 1. They're ready to score. Take advantage of these holes. Many birdies to get on this type of course. Who's the best? That's what we're trying to figure out. Right now, we are collecting those birdies. Wow, hitting the back corner. That still works. And these guys are absolutely collecting that star frame. Hole 2 had 55% birdie rate, so 60% for hole 1. So it's a great starting holes. Let's move on to hole 3, another great starting hole. Still within the top 3. That's close enough. This hole was aced twice today. Let's see if it's one of these guys. And also shout out to Charlie Couch from the MA1 division acing this hole. 3 on the day. They split the general ace pot. Colin gets on them. He'll have a look for 2. Oh no, Zane licked right. Oh, it tried to come back.
It tried to kick left.
Ah. Unfortunate branch. One of the largest maples I've ever seen. On our right here. Caleb kind of leaks a little left, but he lands on the narrowest part of the island. Peninsula, whatever you want to call the shape. Trapezoid. Jason lands perfectly in. A little bit of work to do still. And those aces were Ryan Geyer and Nick Greco. Shout out to them. Great run. Unfortunately, that was his 3rd, and he'll settle for 4 if he gets this next shot. Caleb looking for a deuce. A little low, hitting the lock, but no harm, no foul, getting a par here. And this is well within Colin's range. He'll hopefully go to 13. He does. Yeah, and since everybody's had their second shots, yeah, this hole had 2 aces, 9 birdies, making the birdie rate 45%. So there's some good scores, some bad scores, obviously with the out of bounds. So you got to make that happen. Let's move on to hole 4. Long par 3, 440 feet. Mando left of this light pole, or power pole. We're throwing over out of bounds right now. There's a line on those posts. You'll proceed to the drop zone if you miss those. Beware, there is an overpass bridge that has lots of space underneath, but you need to go just right of it. Lots of pedestrians in the way, so this is a kind of a backup hole. It's a great chill spot down there by the water. We'll see some drone footage soon of that. Here we are trying to focus on the field right now as we're going. It's kind of hard to see, but that's what I have to work with. So here comes Colin getting a nice toss. Great angle, great distance. He's very close to the circle's edge. Up next is Caleb Joyner. Right down to the middle. Looks like we're doing the play for 3 strategy here. And Jason's just as hard to see. It's black, but it lands right in the middle. Cutting the hole in half. It's possible the corner distance says 260, but it's 440 feet. I'm not sure how that typo happened, but we're a little late on fixing that to get this out on time. And yeah, Zane ends up right in the middle just like the others. First round we had some land under the bridge. This hole can get you some crazy scores if you don't play right to the middle like these guys are. Very smart golf, especially when you have a lead to protect, or got to keep those scores low. Ooh, great run from Zane. And this is our closest drive. It's Colin Bryant. Let's see if he can nail this. Ooh, a little right. It was perfect height. Just a little right. These guys are most likely going to par out here. A little bit of straddle for Colin. Well within his skill set. All right, and here comes Zane looking to get his 3 as well. And collecting the par is great when there's nothing changing on your scorecard. Plenty of golf to get those birds. Let's go to hole 5. Very, very low tide right now. It's a river. I'm not sure how the tide works on this one, but it's currently low. Let's not crash and go through this wooded area. This is the long pad right here, and we'll be throwing from this short pad. Mando is in effect on the short pad, so we're going to go left of here. Our basket is beyond a log. A few trees on the left. Try to avoid those. They will put you out of the fairway. Up first is Colin. Holding a 3-point lead. I keep saying points, but we all know it's strokes because this is golf. Colin makes the Mando. He is right side. Great drive. Jason gets caught up. He has a view on the left. Circle's edge. Zane going higher. He doesn't hit a thing. He's kind of near the walkway to the next hole. Cash money. What a putt. He is on fire right now. That takes him to 10 down. What a birdie. Excellent highlight, Jason. And Colin did get a little hung up right. And unfortunately misses the left. Hole 5 was playing pretty light according compared to some of the other holes at 53% birdie rate or 55% birdie rate. Let's go to hole 6, hole 3, 320 feet. Obviously the tall stuff is really not the way to go. Maybe a backhand mid-range. We're looking to get past this log. We're looking to get past these tall trees on the right, kind of taking the hyzer line, making it very shallow. Some late logs to work with as well. But yeah, here comes Caleb. Ooh, working with the right a little bit. Doesn't get the best result, but he got a lot of distance out of there. He'll have a tough angle.
Oh, Jason, that's so good.
Just like Colin said, that was a great shot, Jason. A well-seasoned Firebird, I'm sure. He literally flew exactly the middle. Excellent shot from Zane. Let's see if Colin can match the results. Ooh, late click right. But he must... I think he has a view on the right side of the circle's edge here. Up first is Caleb, going to be poking out of the right side here. He sees a putter line. And he's got a backdoor view on the left of the basket. And this is where Colin landed. He's got a bush to deal with, a little bit of distance. Just hits rim. A little bit more height, or maybe a little bit of power would have been the correction there. Great play into the logs. Get that birdie. Zane and Jason both capitalize on that play. And here comes Caleb's third shot. Great save. Staying at 10 down, within 3 of Colin. He'll also get his par. And Zane is moved up to 12. Jason's moved up to 10. Here comes hole 7, 285 feet, par 3. Short tee pad. We're going to the right side here as the optimal flight and skipping up. That's what a lot of people do. Don't get caught up in these branches like the drone just did. Luckily, that was the only crash of the day. Drone still lives on to the next tournament.
Oh, that's great, Jason.
Weather permitting, of course. And Jason just dials it in. He is parked on the front side of that hill. Ooh, a little bit of a left leak that pushes him right. Unfortunate there. Caleb's up next, getting the higher right side line.
Oh, yeah. Juice.
And he makes it up there. He is on the back side of the basket. Slight death putt. Colin's shot ends up a little bit left, but there is an opening over there. He might have a little bit of a straddle getting out of there. And we got Zane trying to punch out, looking for the high line. Gets caught up on the last little branch. Putting two in an elevated basket. Elevated, you know, because it's on a hill, not the pole. But yeah, they lands right on the backside, so unfortunately he'll have a kind of a death putt. So here's Colin's lie. He's trying to find a view of the basket, but just this side's to the layup. Smart. Great result here from Jason. Kind of a safe look. Absolutely taking advantage. He will go to 11 down. And here comes Caleb. About 20 something out. Looking at a very deep angle behind him, but he doesn't care. Nailing that birdie. And looks like we're at our fourth shot for Zane. He has to straddle around this bush to get a decent ceiling. Unfortunate, just hits left and goes back down. Brutal. Colin's third shot goes right in. And the unfortunately rare triple bogey. Hole 7 was five birdies on that, so a very difficult hole, playing at averaging 3.05. So hole 8's 240 feet, par 3. We are going down the fairway like the drone shows us. A lot of skipping shots about here where the dirt is. All of those angles are kind of visible. Still very difficult shot. Leaking a little left is Jason's forehand. Caleb looking for the high hyzer. And he is in the landing zone. Colin looking to follow Caleb. I believe he's just a little bit longer. The forehand flex looks very ideal. He gets caught up a little bit left, but he's looking at it. Maybe a straddle left of that late bush. Oh, Colin got caught up early. I didn't notice that. And we are... He just had his second, very close look. He'll unfortunately get his par. Very great look for Jason. Jeez. Looks like he's putting with a Firebird or something right there. That was pretty cool. Needed a little bit more height on that putt. And it looks like Caleb is the last for the birdie opportunity. Let's see if he can get a stroke on the card here. He does. He is putting lights out today. I don't think we've seen him miss. Scores are very tight. Colin 13 down, Caleb at 12, Jason at 11. We are playing disc golf. On to the ninth hole. 295 feet. Par 3. OBs right and left. Playing, I believe, as an island. There is kind of a peninsula, actually. We are going left of these two solo trees. Very short OB to the left of it. Very high shot for Caleb. Oh, he almost hits the log to save him, but he does go OB. He'll be putting from a short distance for 3. Jason getting a great line. He kicks off a log right to the base of the basket. No penalty. Oh my goodness. We almost had an ace. Colin just a link or two off. He landed in bounds. Unfortunately, Zane got caught up and landed right there. He still has this corner to beat. But just smokes it. OB again, unfortunately. With his third shot, he has to settle for a double bogey with 2 penalties there. Caleb getting the fortunate par. Look at these birdies. That should have been an ace. That almost went out of bounds. What a crazy hole. Hole 9 played at a 7% birdie rate. Lots of OBs as well, or bogeys. Hole 10, 550 feet, our first of 2 par 4s. Long grass is OB. Right side where those white flags are is OB as well. A lot of people playing this for 3. Very dangerous. And what a beautiful looking course. These guys really make this look nice. And we're getting some acting from the boys here. Excellent safe play from Jason, right to the middle, breaking the hole in half, at least. Colin getting a little bit of a wind lift at the end, but he stays in bounds, playing the right side of the fairway. Well, yeah, we're getting we're getting up there. We have Caleb landing the middle. Oh, looks like we missed the drive from Zane, but this is where he landed, right to the middle. He actually eagled this and threw it in the first round. Almost matched it. Yeah, you're right, Kitty. Caleb with a great second shot, landing him within a few feet. Jason second. Getting something to flex with the wind there, but kind of pushed him down a little bit. Last second shot is Colin. Just lays it under the metal. Making no question about the birdie coming up for him. Almost got the birdie the long way from Zane. And unfortunately, Jason missed that third, so he'll have to settle for par. All right, hole 10 had a 50% birdie rate. 10 of 20 got that in the division. Averaging at 3.7. Let's go to hole 11, par 4, 555 feet. OB left and right. Tall grass will penalize you. We're playing straight of these trees. It's about 100 feet to about right here. 130 to the basket from here. Your second shot needs to cut through these trees or get over them. Right side, there's a little bit of a gap up there. Up versus Colin. Holding a 2-stroke lead over Caleb. Jason right behind him. Ooh, trying to go right of that late tree. What a crush. Absolutely just pimps it down the middle. Caleb's up next. He's got distance too. He's playing that right side. Maybe cutting in front of those. Very close. Yep, he's safe though. Good landing zone. Ooh, flirting with the disaster, but it actually pushed very long and safe. But he is working with that right side, very, very wooded still. Zane getting some great distance, getting that flex. Or turn, excuse me.
Solid.
And he landed safely as well. And Jason just got slapped down into the taller bushes halfway through that wooded area. Caleb gets a forehand to almost make the whole distance completed, but he's in the middle of the fairway. Great shot from Zane, working the left to right up there, higher line. Colin finds that same type of line, but just unfortunately kicks left. Third shot from Jason goes up and over to the left side of the fairway. What a third shot from Caleb. Holy crap, he can't miss. Just absolutely getting that birdie. Great birdie from Colin. Keeping the fight up to a 2-stroke lead. Oh, and Zane just gets distracted, unfortunately, with that branch.
It was perfectly queued up for me like 1, 2.
Hole 11 was a hole that had many different types of scores. That was a 25% birdie rate. Difficult par 4. Hole 12 is 270 feet, par 3. Playing from out of the woods into the woods. This is the fairway. Which angle do you think is the best? Probably to the middle and skipping forward, making sure you don't go past the basket because there is a downslope there. You can kind of use the front of it as a backstop, though. I think that's the idea. And up first is Colin, looking for the forehand line. Chop up this fairway. He caught the last bush, so he'll be putting, hopefully.
Money. Sit down. Don't go. Yep, you're good. Good shot.
Real close to Colin. Gets hung up on the left from Zane.
Back.
Ooh, just a little too straight shot from Jason. But he landed pretty decently. Kind of close to where he was yesterday. And we're staring at the woods for Zane punching out. He landed right at the base of the basket.
Nice.
Great correction from yesterday. Got that birdie this time. Jason going to 12.
Good putt.
Great bird from Colin.
Good drive, Cam. Yep. Excellent. Good bush. Good bush. Good bush.
Yeah, hole 12 had 70% birdie rate. So lots of scores on that. That's a must get. Hole 13, some people play over this area left of this Christmas looking tree. And yeah, here's our landing zone. We got a nice log stopper. 195 feet. Let's see how these guys do it. Ooh, a little bit long. Colin hit the basket first round. Oh my gosh. Off the top. We almost got another almost ace. Great shot using the backstop, Mr. Einfeld. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you got to be careful. That landed safely. Very fortunate. Zane will have a one step straddle to the right here. I'm exercising extreme caution getting this shot. And just slightly right. Almost got it. Excellent birdie from Jason. Excellent birdie from Colin. And Caleb is expected to make this. He's been on fire. Plus it's 3 feet away. Great shot. Still a two-stroke battle between first and second. We are moving on hole 14, par 3, 385 feet. Playing out where 10 and 11 are parallel to this. We have some clearly marked OB, which is tall grass. Left and right, and starting and stopping, and 2 big trees in the way here. A lot of people have to just play to land around these or right in front. Colin's up first. Playing something to flip up and flirt left side, but he might have made it past that last tree.
Looks like it slid.
He is in bounds. Smart Colin, or sorry, smart comment from Colin saying that was a smart play. Good shot, Caleb. Here comes Jason. Great shot. Nice flip up to flat. Maybe a little low, but that was great. He got a lot of distance cut off there. Same result, in bounds. Up first on the second shots is Caleb. With a hyzer putter, he'll put him maybe outside of circle 1. A little bit of a high lifting shot. And pretty safe results for Colin and Jason. And the par save happens. Caleb cannot miss. What a round he's having. Ooh, just a little low. That will unfortunately be a bogey for Zane. Par for Jason. And par for Mr. Bryant. Hole 14 had 1 birdie on the day, which was Nick Recco. Congrats. Hole 15, 380 feet. Playing the opposite direction. Dogleg right after this log. There are some weird views. People kind of land, or through this tree line here that people land on the right here. But yeah, if you don't make it high enough, you'll have to contend with this stuff on the right here. There was some OB left late as well. But yeah, we got it tucked into this tree line. And what? How? Wait, what? He parked it through the trees? Did he just use all of his luck? Hey, Caleb, look at to match him. He's at the oh wow, he is in the opening at the very end. There's a small little trail there. Those are 2 very lucky shots. Jason getting the right shape, just a little short. Landing right in front of that log. He did not get the free pass through the woods. And Zane did not cook it enough or throw it high enough maybe. I'm not sure. But he did land in the tall late OB. And an up and over shot from Jason. And we see it at the last second there. Third shot from Zane. Great run. He's right under the basket. Unfortunately, have to settle for a single bogey. And this is the actual look we're getting from Caleb. He's getting a very good unobstructed view. It takes absolute advantage. But Colin is also parked. Remember, he must have went down that same angle. Absolutely cool. And we're getting the full gambit. 2 birdies, a bogey, and a par. Let's go to hole 16. 225 feet. We're actually on the right pad. They're calling it alt. It's very similar angle. Just, yeah, it's only 225 feet. So not many options when your pad's pretty close. Or not many difference, excuse me. There are some late bushes to work with, so your landing zone is very critical, even though it's less than 300 feet. So looks like we're going forehand from Colin. The basket's right in front. It's blending in with that tree in the middle late. I realize it's hard to see a little bit, but with the ace run, Jason just needed a little bit more height, and that would have been canned. And unfortunate leaking left shot from Zane. Leaving with this long shot for second. And he'll get his third, hopefully. Watch out for that little baby tiger pit there. Slightly right. He had a lot of straddle to deal with there. I'm sure that affected his putt. Here comes Caleb looking to take a stroke on Colin. Does he have a magnet in his disc? I mean, that was just right to the bucket. Excellent showing of skills there. Jason also getting in there, but almost with a bounce. Hole 16 was playing at a 45% birdie rate, so that landing zone is critical. With 3 more to go, let's go to hole 17. 265 feet. No change in pad. Late trees to miss. Looks like we're gonna fly a hyzer line. The basket is behind the last tree that has illuminated with the sunlight. Right in front of us. Don't go very long because that's where the river is again. So yeah, very technical 265-foot shot. Up first is our Caleb Joyner. Ooh, nasty kick left. Ooh, that was shaping very nicely until the mean kick right. Ooh, the Plinko shot. I don't know if that was in the playbook, but he ended up pretty straight.
Oh yeah, come on, baby. Come on.
And that is very ideal. Good shot, Zane. And we're looking at Jason in the woods getting out. Not having fun getting out of the woods today. That's the second hole that's happened where he gets caught up early, getting out. And this is Caleb, I believe, with an overhand shot. Third from Jason. No errors there. Oh, a long look for Colin. He's got to go up and over this last tree. Oh, par. That's, yeah, he landed right under the basket, so. And this is Caleb's par opportunity, and he absolutely crushes it. Great birdie. Just need to straddle a little left of the last tree for Zane to get that too. Two holes left. This is a 19-hole layout. So hole 18, 192 feet. We started a bounty ace pot. This is the hole to get for fairway media pay the $200 ace. It's been ace before. Let's see if we can get it on camera. With a late hill, the basket is perched on, protecting trees. That's Twin Rivers, baby. Jokingly parked. It's definitely right for Zane, unfortunately. And Caleb looking for the forehand line. High left. Puts him up and on top. Basically parking it. He's probably within 10 feet. And no way Colin hits the middle tree with a lot to deal with still. And up next is Jason playing the low line. He's on the right side of the fairway in the bushes. Oh, unfortunate tree kicks for Colin. The second time in a row. That's the first time that's happened today for him. And Jason gets the no frills upshot out of the way. Speaking of frills, Zane is in all of the frills. Unfortunately, he had a decent punch out though. We'll hopefully get his 3 from there. This is third shot from Colin. Oh, just left. Unfortunately, rolls down, leaving him with a very nasty uphill shot up and over a bush. Fourth shot does not go in. Extremely unfortunate. He'll probably get a 5. Oh, Zane just wanted a little bit more of a correction on that, unfortunately. And we're still looking for Caleb, but he's very close. These guys will tap out for their par and bogey. So if Caleb makes this, that will give him a 2-stroke lead. He has not missed much today. And he absolutely takes advantage with 1 hole to go. 2-stroke lead. Collins has to ace that next final hole to even par Caleb. He is absolutely having a great showing. What a battle these boys have had. Twin Rivers 2025 has turned out very nice. Great weather. Hole 19, 251 feet. Mando left of that tree we just passed. OB left, OB right. Still a great attackable hole. 251 feet. Still aceable. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. Comment your favorite throw of the day. These guys have been a pleasure to watch. Much love.
Thanks for directing.
Yeah.
The camera's little though.
We were talking about camera jitters.
Buddy.
No camera jitters. Let's go. All right, here comes Caleb with his Heiser. A little long, but he's safe. He could just par out if Colin doesn't ace. Jason is going forehand. Great shot. He's parked. Up third is Zane. Similar angle, little shorter, but great angle. He's in the circle one. Last on the box, Colin Bryant. Ooh, almost cans it. Great showing. Unfortunate hole 18 for him.
Sir.
Yeah, that's our cool Mando sign. Caleb taking his victory par. We have a small crowd here giving some props to the boys with a great tournament. Excellent birdie, Colin. Keeping your head up. It's just unfortunate when Caleb is throwing 1048 golf. 1047 golf. That as another great birdie. He'll go to 6 down.
Am I sleeping tonight?
Great par from Jason. Great birdie from Jason. And your Twin Rivers 2025 MPO champion, Caleb Joyner.
Fairway Media. Good job, Caleb.
Excellent tournament. There's one of our ace boys over there. Dips dis. Go buy some Frisbees. Support our guys. See you next time.